I bet you saw this one coming. Happi Axxident. Happi Review. JoyToy. Warhammer. Sons of Horus.
WARMASTER Horus. Power up.
Good to go. Warhammer Part 2. This one's on loan to me by Deadlift. I kicked off Deadlift's collection by getting him a 40k figure by JoyToy, and he returned the favor by getting me this glorious Sanguinius for my birthday. To keep the figure, I had to sign a contract that stated I would review the figure, and I did. Link below. Additionally, Deadlift wanted to see me review his Horus. I'm more than happy to do so. He's a big boy. Let's take a quick look at the box. I have had a few of my figures appear in some videos in my top toys videos that I do annually. Some of these have won awards, and it's actually surprising that it took me this long to review these figures. Oh god, this is my first time reviewing somebody else's toy. I'm gonna be extra careful. If you're not familiar with the larger size JoyToy figures, they are massive. There's a lot of weight here. The lid is off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get up my very first 40k figure by JoyToy, the White Scars, for a quick comparison. Man, the new toy smell is just wafting. It's lovely. All I can think right now is, why isn't this mine? Why didn't I get this? We get two alternate hands and a power maul here. I believe it's the World Breaker. Correct me if I'm wrong. We 1.5 minutes into this. It's time to get him up out. And here he be. Oh gosh, he's lovely. I'm gonna go weigh this box real quick and tell you what it weighed. With the box, he's 3.8 pounds. Let's take a closer look at the figure. WARMASTER Horus. Horus was the Primarch and Master of the 16th Legion of Space Marines, the Luna Wolves, later renamed by him the Sons of Horus. He was also the first Imperial Warmaster, the most favored son of the Emperor, and ultimately the greatest traitor in the history of mankind. Thank you, Warhammer40k.fandom.com. Man, this figure is outstanding. The sculpting, the materials to paint, the details, he is on a whole nother level. I mean, it's up there with Mythic Legions for sure. You know, as far as production quality goes, these figures are engineered much differently than Mythic Legions. Ball joints everywhere, no pins. They really have a look and feel of a hand-painted model. In fact, on the box it says this is not a toy. Even if you don't know the lore in detail, you can see it all over these figures. Before we dive into the accessories and poses, let's check out some comparisons. There's a Dr. Wu Wasp and G1 Hover, and a Reaction Snake Eyes. Star Wars Vintage Collection IG-12, and a 4.5-inch Visionary. Modern Legacy Evolution G1 Optimus Prime. Cartoon Skeletor. By the way, Horus here is 1/18 scale, and so is the White Scar. Cobra Bat is 1/12 scale. NECA, Alex J. Murphy, and a Mythic Legions. Comparisons are so much fun, aren't they? Oh, and last but definitely not least, Sanguinius, minus his angelic wings. If you're digging the video, tap that like button. It really helped me out. And it's accessories time here at the Driftwood Lodge. Stay with me because we're going to look at this figure in greater detail. We'll check out the articulation and hit some poses. I promise this figure is worth the watch. First up, the rotor cannon. This comes attached to the figure. It may be detachable. I'm not going to try it. His right hand is a fully articulated talon of Horus. Eat your heart out, Freddy. We'll look at these in greater detail here in a bit, but let's check out these hands. You got 3 alternate hands. They're all for the left. Gesture, hold, and fist. Hands are molded and or painted in a semi-gloss black, gold, and silver paint applied with perfection. These pop and swap like other Space Marine figures. Ball joint extends out from the forearm, and you can warm the fist for easier pop and swap. Up next, doing my own research, I believe this is an Athame ritual knife. Like everything in Warhammer, there is rich lore behind this. Fully painted, even a wolf's eyes, ears, and nose. And Horus will hold that just fine. Made of hard plastic, possibly ABS. I do recommend equipping weapons into hands that are off of the body. I'm 99% sure this is the World Breaker Power Maul, and I ordered a life-size one to use against anyone that tries to creep up on my toy collection. Quick demonstration of my recommendation for equipping weapons into hands off the body. Man, he looks good with that. All right, let's do some poses. Would you look at that? I got him in a running pose. He is not leaning up against anything, nothing supporting him. He did it all on his own. Before diving into articulation, let's look at the details. Dude, these spikes and that tech assist, there is so much paint on here. I love how his leading right shoulder pad is a different color than black. I think it's the color of the space wolves or the lunar wolves. Let me know. And the sculpting party don't stop. I mean, we got flames, wolves, rivets, studs, spikes, hoses, skulls with Roman numerals, decapitated, decaying heads. It's just, like I said, there's so much to look at and appreciate here. Thanks for staying with me and watching this, because this really is, I mean, this is a work of art. I mean, hey, a lot of action figures are. That's why we collect them, right? We collect them for the art, the engineering, the design, the characters, the stories. Look at that wolf pelt. It's like missing an eye. Every once in a while, a figure like this comes along and just reminds you why you collect, you know, why you want to share it with other people who don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the ones who do, like you. Real quick, let's go over articulation. After that, we'll hit my final thoughts, and I want to show you some more things I discovered along the way. Head is on a ball, but due to all the hoses connected to it, I find it challenging to get my big old fingers wrapped around it and manipulate it. Torso just below the rib cage is on a ball. Really good range of motion in there, and tightness, like a cheetah. 3-sectional wolf pelt. Gets up and out of the way so the arms can move without being impeded. Dual shoulder pauldrons on each side. They get up and out of the way, they butterfly, they rotate, they're on balls, they do everything you want. Shoulders on balls, they can pop out if you do some extreme posing, but they pop in just fine. There's also a hinge in there. There's a lot of engineering in the arms on these figures, especially in them shoulders and them shoulder pads. I mean, check this out, and this is fun. I mean, I know it's not a toy, but it's just fun to manipulate. Got a 360 rotation cut at the bicep. On first glance, it seems like a single jointed elbow. It may be double. I'll have to experiment with that further. No forearm cut. And again, the left hand is on a ball, so you get good motion with that. And it's toleranced well, so it'll stay in place. Check this out. He's got a drop down at the hip, extending this big boy's range of motion. Look at that. That is so dope. On first glance, first inspection, it seems like he has a single jointed knee. Feet, ankles on a ball, nice rockers, and we do have toe tilt. There's also a separate layer of armor above the foot that's independent, and upon further inspection, he does have a double knee. If you pull it out, kind of like the drop down, then you can extend that and get that double jointed knee. Moving on to the right hand, ball joints connect the finger blades to the hand, and we've got hinges at each knuckle. These are made of hard plastic, fully painted. Do be careful, they are sharp. If you saw my Sanguinius video, link below, you may recall that that figure does not have toe tilt. I think because with the wings extended upward, he would just fall forward. But with this figure's cape and pelt, he is back/top heavy, so I think it's a wise decision to include it. You don't have to worry about snapping the hose that's connected to his nose because it just sits in the nostril with friction. Alright, let's look at some more awesome details, like these hoses, which connect from the gun hand to the arm. They flex out of the way. Bullet belts, fully painted and flexible. Do be mindful of this spike. It's painted in hard plastic. I don't want to see anybody snapping that off when you're posing him. Flipping the figure over, you can see all these details, these skulls and the cape, how flexible they are, and all the details underneath it on his back. If you're one of those people batting an eye at the price tag for these figures, I hope this video helps you understand why. I'm trying to justify the price point here. Sculpted and painted details in that cape. I hear toy collectors ask for that kind of detail a lot. Bottom of his tactical boots are sculpted. Got the hole for the figure stands. And there is no shortage of lore items all around this guy. No doubt power-ups, buffs, perks, molded in soft plastic and fully painted, and they just get up out of the way. You don't got to worry about breaking them. Each one of these items has really rich lore. Makes you want to look it up and see what everything's all about. Check out the engineering articulation inside the head of this wolf belt. I like the figure the way it is, but what if the materials were soft goods and some die cast? Dude, whole nother level, whole nother price point. Let me know below if you would like JoyToy to take the route with soft goods. And articulation feels so good. Got the ritual knife sheath attached on the hip. When I first unboxed him, I missed the knife because it was pre-inserted. It wasn't packaged separately in the foam. Alright, that's my look at WARMASTER Horus. Thank you, Deadlift, for letting me review your figure and trusting me not to break anything. I did put him through his paces, so if that says anything about the quality of this figure, no breaks, then let's applaud JoyToy. Let me know if you play Warhammer or customize, paint the figures like I used to, and hopefully you'll come back to see more Warhammer figure reviews. Because after doing these two figures, I definitely want to do more. But hey, my Transformers fan, thank you for voting in my Legend Scale poll. Got a winner for the next review. It's Dust Fog. Coming soon.
Fine, all my guys are dead.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it, man. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I've got some more here. I've got some playlists for y'all to peep. If you feel like binging, that'd be great. And hey, if you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. You're the best around.